All right, guys, good morning, good morning. Today is Dyno Day. Well, not really Dyno Day for me. This is the afterthought, but yeah, you guys will see here. Everything is just perfect. It was a great day. I couldn't thank everyone enough that helped me build this car. It's freaking awesome. It's a lot of years of work and time, and it finally came to this point, which is great. So this is a fun video. My cousin Corey went up with me, which I want to thank a lot. My cousin Corey was kind enough to take off a complete day of work just to come along with me, which is pretty awesome. He didn't have to do that. Super helpful. We had a good time. There's not much to talk about because everything went well except watch a bunch of dyno pools and see it making more and more and more power. I want to know already, guys, don't cheat. Don't cheat. What's your guesses on the power down below? I couldn't be happier. It made the power that I wanted to, so I'm very happy. But I want to know what your guesses are down below. But I'm going to stop rambling here and let's go ahead and jump into the video so you guys can see all the fun. All right, guys, so there it is, 882 wheel horsepower and 730 wheel torque. Now, I guess technically wheels to the hubs, but they're no different than a dyno jet, so I put it as a wheel. So you could say semantics, whatever, but that's what it came to. Now, I know what someone's gonna say, and I even said the same thing, like we have to be careful, right? So if you look at the graph, if you wanna even go back here right after you watch this part, if you actually look at the graph, we had to ramp in the boost because I'm worried about torque. The weakest link in a 2JZ is the rods, okay? The pistons, everything else, the crank, all that stuff's fine. It's the rods is a weak link. So what we did is, first through second gear, we use boost by gear, we use traction control and everything else, but we also ramped in the boost too. So it doesn't at 4,500 RPMs hit 30 PSI, right? We ramp it in and it gradually comes in because the rods can't take it. You'd have to build the motor to actually handle that. But the way we get around it to make more power is ramp it in kind of like you would do for a Honda, as like the K-Series motor guy that you see making all that power. Well, if you really look at their graphs, they're not making all that power until the very tippy top, as their motors really can't take it. So what we did is did kind of like the same concept. Obviously we can be a lot more aggressive with this versus what a Honda can do, but still we had to kind of use the same concept, and it worked out well. Very, very happy with John Kerr. I can't say enough good things about this guy. great to deal with, very personable, very easy to deal with. You know, I tried to help out, and literally he's just like, you know, let me handle it. I got it. You're paying me to do this. Let me handle it. And he takes care of like gapping the plugs when we had to gap. He wanted to do it. He wanted to check everything. He did all the work. I can't say enough good things. Derek Robinson was also that day. Super nice guy also. If you're a Honda guy, you have to know who Derek is. He's probably one of the more well-known tuners in the country. Especially around here, I know that. But I mean, I know he tunes people from all over, and people drive from all over just to come see him. So also a very nice guy. Again, big shout out to my cousin Corey for coming along. I do appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate all the long nights you helping me too when we have to do dumb stuff. So thanks, man. Thank you to all my friends too, like Tony, Mike, BB, all those guys. I appreciate it. Colt, Kyle, Zach. Over the years, like we've been working on this thing for years. And if there's anyone I missed, I do apologize. Yeah, it's been an awesome run. So I couldn't be happier. I washed it there yesterday, but I took it out last night because actually once we got done at the dyno, look, hello, what's up, Red Bull, what's up? After I got done at the dyno, I pretty much made like a semi-pool, and that was about it. And then drove it home and parked it. I washed it yesterday, and I actually didn't even plan on driving it till my buddy Colt Martin's like, you need to get the car out. So got the car out, and I had fun last night. But we found the weakest link, obviously, right off the bat, which I already knew this, and you guys all know this, and some things out back, them tires right there. So we're going to go with the 305 35 18 R888R. Seems to be like the most common go-to tire for Supra guys. 305 fits really nice. These are 10.5 inch wide wheel. My buddy Scotty runs a 305 35 R888 on his Supra, and he's only on a 10-inch wheel. So with the 10.5, it'll easily fit. The offset's proper too. I'm gonna raise the car up a lot more, raise the front up too. I'm tired of this being so low. Like I like a low, clean look, but at the same time, it's a little too low. I'm ready to raise the car up, ready to hit bumps and not worry about it. So as soon as I get those tires in, I'm gonna change it all up, raise the car, and then go get it aligned. I'll probably have Brandon Bless BB do all that for me. Because the one thing we wanted to do today too is Tony's picking up his car. Me and him wanted to go to Mexico. Well, two things. It rained, and it's supposed to rain all day here now. Number two is, it's pointless. I went out last night and met Colt Martin in Mexico, and honestly, it was a lot closer than it should have been. I beat him every time, but it's not like, it should have been drastic. You know, I make 240 more horsepower than he does. And third gear, I'd get up past him, and then fourth gear it would go, but I mean, 1 through 3rd, I mean, it was, traction control was hitting hard. 4th, it was still kicking on, like banging and popping and stuff. And that didn't help, it was a little colder last night, but it's still, that's ridiculous. 4th gear in this car is really up there. I mean, you're talking like 140, 150 is when you're shifting into 4th. Yeah, like, that shouldn't be happening. So that's part of the problem. Actually, is that shifting into 4th or is that shifting into 5th? I think that's shifting into 5th, actually, I apologize. But it's still up there, you know, it's still, you're moving pretty fast and it's still doing that, and it doesn't feel good. I'm glad I do have traction control because it kept the car straight. I literally just worried about shifting and that was it. I didn't worry about anything else, which was really, really nice. One of the biggest helpers is, and I'll show you guys this, I have a video of installing this and going over it. Get in here. Is my BTI gauge. So this made a huge difference. John helped me set it up too. So turn it on here. Pure function. I love that he put that on there for me. Much, much, much appreciated. But you're allowed to change boost and everything right inside the gauge. So like level 7 is the highest and I can put it down, but why would you do that? Now here I can show you the levels too. So if you guys can see, the target right now is on the lowest. 0 is the lowest, and I floor it right now. There's the gas. 14. I keep my foot to the floor right now, and you can watch the target go up. Level 1 is 16. 18. 20. 23. 25. And so on and so forth. Because now, you're probably wondering, why is it only showing 25.3 max boost target? And the reason for that is the car is still cold. So it's not going to show the peak of 30 because the engine's cold. It won't let me go anything past that right now. So unless the car was actually warmed up. So if I actually go back now, take my foot off because I'm going to leave it on level 7. Hit this here, go to traction control. Now here's your slip page. Now it's the reverse on this side. Level 0 is fully on, and then level 7 is completely off. So I've been leaving that on because I use that a lot. And there's some other cool things. Again, you'll be able to see it in the other video. I've been using this. So it's nice because it shows airflow boost. You have your actual RPM and stuff, and then things that you most commonly want to see. So you got your water temp, fuel pressure, IAT, oil pressure, and then ethanol content, which when I filled it up, I got about 3% more, 71. We're pretty much 85's trash around here this time of the year, so unfortunately, that's all I'm at right now. So that's that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I had such a good time. Again, I can't thank everyone enough. We've still got a lot more to do. There's way more going on. I got my wife's car we've cleaned up. We've been working on the motor a lot here. We've got a lot more parts. That build series, I've got probably 4 or 5 videos done, but I'm still only doing about 2 videos a week just because I don't want to run out of content, especially because wintertime, you can only do so much. You know, Mexico was fun last night, but it is October here. Before you know it, around the end of November or so, I mean, it gets so cold out even, I make a bunch of power again, but your tires can't get warm enough. So you can't have as much fun as you would really like. That's why I always laugh. It's boost weather. Well, it's great, but it's not traction weather. It's kind of a catch-22. So thank you guys very much. If you'd like to see more videos like this, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. I'm so happy to have the channel back. I'm so happy to be here. Everyone has been so supportive. Every message, every comment, I can't thank you guys enough. It's amazing what the community can do and how helpful everyone is. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day. I'm waiting for Tony to show up. I'm going to finish my Red Bull here. And thank you guys very much, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.